Morning, YouTube. Is she an asset or a liability? Man, I can remember way back when, man, I would go and spend summers at my grandparents' house. And my grandmother, man, she would get up early in the morning. She would cook breakfast. She would have coffee made. And by the time my grandfather got up, man, all this would be laid out on the table. He would eat his breakfast. He would go to work. And while he was at work, man, my grandmother was cooking. She was cleaning. She was sweeping, mopping, doing laundry. And when my grandfather got back home, man, dinner was prepared, man. He ate, he drank, and he rested, man. Life was good. And what I remember, man, about life back then, man, there was so much balance in a household. I mean, there was no question on what the roles and responsibilities of a man and woman were, man. It was concrete. It was the norm. Now, let's fast forward to today. You know, times have changed, man. Women are no longer, the typical housewives from back in the 50s, 60s, 70s. Women are actually, graduating college at a much higher rate than men. Women are very successful in the workplace. So times have changed, man. And I've witnessed it firsthand. You know, my mom, when I was growing up, man, my mother was a very successful business owner, man. My sister, man, she's very successful, man, in corporate America today, man. So I've seen the transition firsthand. So the dynamics of what a relationship is, man, have changed. Now this is where it gets a little different, man. Women have evolved as far as what they bring to the table, but men have somehow stayed in the same mindset. And what I mean by we've stayed in the same mindset is that, look at a typical man's life. We go to work, we cook our own food now, we clean our own clothes, clean our own homes. I mean, the things that women used to do for us, now we're doing for ourselves, man. So where we've dropped the ball at, man, we fail to reevaluate the situation and make a decision on, what is it? What makes a woman an asset now? What makes a woman a liability now? I mean, this is the thing I'm really trying to get at. We still feel as men that even though women are our equals now, as far as in the workplace, women get paid just as much as men. Women are, exact same rights. Women are vote. It's an equal playing field now. But we as men still feel like we're supposed to, sponsor women. Like we're still responsible, for womankind. And that's where we've dropped the ball, man. Those days are over, man. And it took me a long time to realize that because I was raised with those values, man. Like I mentioned in my other video, I was raised to think that, hey, you know what? I'm going to grow up, be a man. I'm going to take care of a woman, take care of a household, take care of, those days, man, are gone, man. It's an equal playing field now. So we really have to reevaluate what makes a woman an asset in a relationship. Is she an asset? Is she a liability? I mean, women nowadays, man, they have selective equality. You know what I'm saying? On one hand, they want to be equal to a man, same pay, same this, same that, as they should. In my mind, it doesn't make sense for, a man and a woman to do the exact same job and get paid different. I can't wrap my brain around that. So that makes sense. I get that. So the whole equality thing, I get that. You know, I support that cause. But on the other side, man, when it comes to relationships, when it comes to the social side of life, women want to revert back to the old school way. And that's where the confusion comes in, man. You know, they want to be equal to men on one side, but they want to be, you know, sponsored on the other side. You know what I'm saying? And that's where the bullshit factor kicks in, right? For example, you're dating a woman, you're seeing a woman, you're into a woman, and you go on date after date after date, right? Now, most women are going to expect a man to pay to sponsor these events, all these dinners, you know, whether it's concerts, whether it's mini vacations. In the mind of a woman, this is just the thing that the man is supposed to take care of. And see, guys, this is where we fail to reevaluate the situation. I mean, we got to look at it and say, you know, well, what the hell is she bringing to the table? Is she an asset or is she a liability? I mean, I look at my own life, man, and I'm sure 90% of you guys out there can relate to this, man. Single men. I go to work. I come home. I cook my own meals. I do my own laundry. My house stays spotless. Everything is in order because I have it in order. I don't have someone at home taking care of all this stuff that women used to take care of way back in the days. It's just me. I hold it down. So what does it benefit me to bring a woman into my space and feel like I'm supposed to just take care of her needs, make her life just happy? That's an old school way of thinking, men. And it took me the longest time to realize that. I mean, if women want to be equal, that's cool. But let's take it clean across the board. It has to go clean across the board. You know? I mean, I'm not saying chivalry is dead, but the motherfucker's on life support. You know what I'm talking about? If we're going to be equals, we're going to be equals. Now, so, man, ultimately, what we have to ask ourselves, man, is, does she make my life better? Like, is my daily life, like, am I in a better position because I'm with this woman? Or is my life less? You know what I'm saying? Is she an asset or is she a liability? So what makes a woman an asset? You know, like I said before, man, there's no scenario. There at no point in time should you be a career man, a working man, dating a working lady, a career lady, and you're you know, quote unquote sponsoring the whole relationship. Those days are done. So, you know, we those days are done. So we have to ask ourselves, you know, what can a woman bring to the table to make me better? What makes her an asset and what makes her a liability? So I'll tell you a few things, man, that I've noticed, man. Things that I go by, man, to value a woman. You know, to see if she brings value to me, man. The first thing, man, is she money conscious? You know, I dated a young lady, man, a while back, and I say dated, man. We went on a few dates. We talked for a small period of time. You know, things just kind of didn't play out. But one thing about this young lady, man, that stuck out. She was very money conscious. She was very conservative in her life. She was very smart financially. Her 401k was fat. She made smart decisions. And that rolled over into the way me and her, you know, interacted. I remember having a conversation with her one time. I was thinking about buying a new vehicle, man. And I was, you know, telling her, hey, you know, this is what I'm looking at. You know, we're talking about vehicles. And she was just like, hey, you know, have you thought about this? Maybe you should do this. And and spend this much, and then you could do this new. She was giving me some words of wisdom, but the thing is, it was coming from a place. I felt it coming from a place where she was like looking out for my well-being, and I felt that vibe, man. And that was rare as hell, man. I was like, you know what you're saying is smart. Like, damn, thank you for that, man. So is she money conscious? So if you're gonna get in a relationship, man, you want to make sure that your woman is very money conscious, not only in her own life, but that she can bring that to the table. Because you know us, men, we can spend some money, whether it's on toys, whether it's on new vehicles, whether it's on motorcycles, four-wheelers, guns. We have a tendency, man, that we can go all out. And it's good that if you're gonna have a woman in your life, that she can give you that balance. Not someone who can say, you know what, nah, you can't buy this. You ain't doing, because you don't need that. If you got one of those, man, keep it moving. Don't go that route. But a woman, man, that can bring some value, that can balance your thinking out, man, is crucial. On the other side of the spectrum, a woman that wants you to pay for everything, a woman that always wants you to go, let's ball. You're going to lose with that woman, man. You're going to lose with her. What else can make a woman an asset and not a liability? A woman that can think. A woman that can have a solid conversation. 85% of the women nowadays, 90% of the women nowadays, man, have absolutely nothing to talk about. If it's not about Atlanta Housewives, if it's not about love and hip hop, they have absolutely nothing to talk about. You want a woman, if you're going to have a woman in your life, man, if you're going to have a woman in your life, you want a woman that can help your brain evolve. I've dated a woman that was a thinker, man. You want someone who can have a conversation about a variety of things. And it might not be the exact same thing that you're into, but it's something, man, she can have a conversation. She can help you evolve as a man. She can, turn you on to different things you've never thought about. Find new interests, man. That is a woman that is an asset, man. Health conscious. A woman that's health conscious could be an asset. If you date a woman, man, that's in the fitness, man, in the cooking right meals, and you know that you're eating fried foods and drinking beer or whatever all the time, man, having a woman that's health conscious can be an asset. She can be an asset to you. At the end of the day, man, it's all about finding that balance. That balance is what has been removed from relationships, man. And I think that's why there's so much turmoil, man. I think that's why divorce rates or whatever are through the roof, man, because the balance is gone. So you want to make sure, man, that if you're going to go down that road, man, if you're going to do the relationship thing, man, the marriage thing or whatever, make sure that the woman you're with, man, is an asset and not a liability. So what makes the woman a liability, man? Like I said before, man, a woman that wants you to sponsor a relationship is definitely a liability. I don't have to beat a dead horse on that one. But another liability, man, a woman that is high maintenance. Now, one thing I really never had a problem with, man, is a woman that's very high maintenance. Like, because that's a pet peeve of mine. I just don't do the high maintenance thing. A woman that wants you to pay for her nails every week, wants you to get her hair done, and wants you to take her to the 5-star restaurant every weekend. Guys, don't even entertain these women. Don't even entertain these women, man. A woman like that is a definite liability, man. She is gonna run you to the ground. She's gonna have you broke. She's gonna have your life miserable. Don't even entertain it. Women that are negative. Let's say you take a woman out, man. And, you know, I'm not sure if you've ever been with a woman like this, but take a woman out. Whether you go to the mall, whether you go to a restaurant. Now, every single person that woman sees, whether they're sitting there at a table nearby, whether they're walking by, she has a negative comment. You know, it's always like, did you see her shoes? Did you see what they had on? Did you see this? Why are they... Guys, I'm telling you, and it may take a long time for this to really take a toll, but that woman is chiseling away at your spirit, man. You do not want to be around a negative woman, because you're going to wake up one day feeling like shit, and you're not going to even know why. You're not going to even know why, man. So a negative woman, man, is definitely a no-go. She's a liability, man. You know, like I said, man, it's all about balance. It's all about, you know, if you're going to do the relationship thing, man, it's all about finding balance. And the thing is, a lot of men don't know what to look for as far as in a woman, and a lot of women don't know what to bring to the table. Because, like I said, man, the dynamics of what it used to be, those days are gone, man. They're gone, man. And unfortunately, most of us men, you know, we were raised under that old concept of a relationship, man, on how you were supposed to interact with a woman. But I'm gonna cut this video off, man. Thank y'all for watching. I'm gonna leave a few links in the video. I'm not sure if you know, if you haven't heard of Mark Rudolph, he's a good guy to watch, man. I'm gonna leave a video below with Mark Rudolph, man. His interaction with women when it comes to discussing you know, dating and what a man is supposed to pay, and this very good video, man. If you have time, watch it. Guys, let's reevaluate the situation. As always, be immortal. I'm out.